Good evening, everyone. I'm going to show you this notation right here. And we're going to do that notation with a little alteration. It's January 31st, I think, 2020. So this one's going to be an eighth note ostinato. And it's going to primarily be between the hi-hat and the two rat toms. So if you have a 5-piece kit, which this isn't, obviously, but if you did, this ostinato is designed to be played on 3 toms. So you need 5 pieces, 5 snare, bass drum, and 3 toms. So the ostinato is going to be played as an 8th note here, 8th note phrase between hi-hat, tom, and then it's going to fill in the second part of the 8th note phrase with a triplet between the snare and the floor tom. Alright, so the phrase, the 8th note phrase is just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Something as simple as that, but we're going to shift it to these toms to fill in the off notes. So it's going to end up being this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the hi-hat on the 1 and the 2. So you have this back and forth motion going on. So the bass drum is going to be on the 1. So what we're going to do on the back half of this phrase, the snare is going to introduce itself to the floor tom as a triplet. So if you count it this way, 1 and 2, okay, 2 E and. Oops, sorry. So you see what's going on here. It's actually physically a little weird and somewhat complex because the right hand is just going back and forth. And the left hand comes in on this 2, and the left and right hand introduce themselves together, but when the right hand goes back to the rat tom to complete the 8th note phrase, the left hand shifts to the floor tom a 16th note after, becoming a triplet. So what's weird about this is the left hand is traveling to the right and the right hand is traveling back to the left. So that's what is weird, because your hands are going opposite. So it's kind of, your body's having to reconcile going in 2 different directions. So watch my left hand is simply doing this. And then what I'm doing here, I'm phrasing it as with a 16th note after on the floor tom to become a triplet. Now if we add in the bass drum and the hi-hat openings, you start getting this feel. Okay, so that was that idea where you have this 8th note flow. And you add in a triplet with the left hand on the back half of the phrase. contrapuntal motion where one hand is going in one direction, the other hand's going in the other. You can clearly see where the right hand's coming back to the left, and the left hand's going to the right.